What's going on, technicians, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a special one for you today because, as you can tell, we are not in the New Bedford Training Center. We are in my house. That's right. I believed in this product enough, I actually installed one in my own home. And today we're going to be going over the leak sensor. What are its applications? What kind of technologies can you adapt using the leak sensor? And also error code 242 and 243 if you get them, how to diagnose and how to clear the error code if necessary, today on Ariston Academy. Water heaters have always been a point of worry in the home. Having a pressurized vessel while you're away, off on vacation, or even going to the grocery store, peace of mind means absolutely everything. So Ariston has actually integrated a leak detection sensor on the NUOS water heater that's located right here at the bottom. And this is going to ship out stock with every NUOS water heater. Now, the leak detector by itself is obviously a huge benefit, even if you don't hook it up to anything else, because that's going to give you peace of mind knowing that if there is a leak, if something's going on, you'll at least get a notification. Your water heater is going to let you know, hey, I've got some water in the pan, something needs to happen, it's going to shut down the water heater. But the true application of the leak detection sensor is actually an optional piece of equipment that you can use that interfaces with the leak detection sensor, and that's an electronic shutoff valve. Now, what that is for is if you're gone on vacation, say you're in Europe and this thing starts leaking, that leak detection sensor will interface with the shutoff valve and actually shut the cold water inlet to the tank, ensuring that only what's left in the water heater is going to drain out, as opposed to a pressurized system releasing into the home. Nobody wants to come back from vacation to see their cat swimming in an aquarium. I'll go ahead and put a link to that spare part in the description below, because this is something you can add on to your water heater if you've already installed it. Now, when it comes to diagnosing a faulty leak sensor, the answers are actually all right here in the manual. Did you read it? You didn't read it. You threw it out, didn't you? You better read it. Don't throw it out, or I swear we will come. We will. 242 is a pretty easy one. That just means leak sensor not detected. So essentially what's going on is there's some kind of a fault in the sensor. If it's hooked up and it's not reading, that the leak detection sensor is actually there. So you can go to the bottom of the unit, check the pins on the connections, make sure everything is tight and secure. Go ahead and reset the unit. If that doesn't clear, then we know we've got a faulty leak sensor. Error 243 is the code that you're gonna get if the leak detection sensor actually senses water. So what that's gonna do is basically close a set of contacts on the sensor and let the board know, hey, we've got continuity in the sensor. It appears that there's water here. Now, sometimes on a sensor, it can be reading that and it can be faulty. So you want to dry out the sensor as best as possible. You can take a paper towel, gently tap the sensor to make sure that there's nothing in there, and then go ahead and reset the unit and see if it clears. Last but not least, we need to know how to actually clear these error codes. So let's hop over to the display and get that squared away. So if you've got a faulty leak sensor, the first thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and hold the menu button. We're going to hold this for 3 seconds. And then we want to get into installer settings. Installer settings is going to be located in P234. You're going to hit set, and now you're in the installer settings. We're going to go ahead and go all the way up to P40. P40 is going to be our parameter for our leak detection sensor. Go ahead and hit set. Leak sensor right now is on. We can change that to off. So if we don't want the system to interact with the leak sensor at all, we can change that to off. So if you're waiting for a new leak sensor to come in, or you just don't want to deal with the leak sensor at all, you can go ahead and change P40 to off. And then once you get the new leak sensor in, just go ahead and make sure you turn that P40 back to the on. But essentially what we're trying to do is stop you from having a no heat situation where you're waiting for a part. We can go ahead and shut that off in P40. So what I'm going to do for you guys live here is actually take this cup of water, and I'm going to take the leak sensor here, and I'm going to go ahead and dip this leak sensor in a little bit of water. And we should see 243 pop right up. Okay, so as you can see, 243 has popped up on the screen right here. Now all I'm going to do is dry off this sensor, obviously remove it from the water, dry off the sensor, and we're going to see if we can get this error to clear. And there you go. We just reset the unit by tapping twice on the power button, getting that guy back on there. And as we can see, our error has cleared and we are back in heating mode. So just follow these quick and easy steps and you'll be done with your 242 error 243 and on your way to your next call with a happy customer. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it too. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. We'd be happy to help you, and we will see you guys on the next video. Thanks a lot.